Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. It is the World Cup time. I know I'll be doing a review of every single game, and you might ask why. Because number one, I don't really have a country or a nation to support it because mine didn't make it. And secondly, a lot of people will be like, just go find like a random team that is close to you, or just choose a random team. It just feels so weird to support another country or nation specifically that isn't mine. So I'm not gonna do that. In fact, I will just support no teams, and I will just be excited to see the games. Whoever wins it wins it. Even though I do want Ronaldo to win, I do want Portugal to win, and I did predict Portugal to win. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna support Portugal the whole way. Um, and the first game was the host Qatar against Ecuador. A bit of a fun fact: since the host nation was, since the start of the host nation being the first team to play at the World Cup in 2006, never has the host lost. Now it might sound like, what are you talking about? So the World Cup, right, used to be, before 2006, the defending champions would kick off and host, basically. Now in 2006, they changed it to the host nation kicking off, right, basically. And since then, none of the host nation have lost, right? We got 2006, Germany against Costa Rica, where Germany won 4-2. And then we also have 2010, where South Africa won, Mexico won. And then in 2014, we had Brazil 3, Croatia 1. And in 2018, we had Russia 5, Saudi Arabia 0. So, look, Qatar, if you compare to those teams, and you can't really compare to those teams, right? But if you look at their team, they are sort of weak. I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way, but I look at their team and I go, have anyone actually heard of any of these players? Now, I heard Afif. I think he was the Asian Player of the Year in 2019 or something, and I think he does look, or does seem to have something good about him. Even though it didn't look that way. But what can we expect from one player? Even if he is very good, I don't think he could have really led Qatar to win the game by himself. And I believe he played for like Villarreal or something, which was crazy, very crazy. But we gotta turn the attention to one man only, Enner Valencia of Fenerbahce. What a player! I mean, look, if you had said like 24 hours ago, Qatar Ecuador, who would be ones to watch, right? I would have said Moises Caicedo of Brighton. Really, really talented midfielder. Could make the big money move in the future. Brighton already won a lot of money for him, right? I would have said Pervis Estupinian. I think, look, he also plays for Brighton. He used to play for, I think, Villarreal as well. He's a solid player, right? And I would have said Piero Hincapié. I think left-footed centre-backs are so rare to find. He's doing quite well at Leverkusen. But Enner Valencia, man, he's just... I mean, he's a striker, so I guess those other players are midfielders and defenders. So, yeah, but Enner Valencia getting those 2 goals for Ecuador, the first player to score at the World Cup, 2 goals for him, and the first goal that was ruled out, I felt was okay. You know what? Fair enough. And then he got a penalty, which he just passed the ball into the back of the net. And then he scored with a wonderful header. And Qatar, in the second half, did much better. They were much more composed, not so panicking. But they just weren't able to break down Ecuador. And they really had a couple of chances. I was like, they have to take these chances. They have to be scoring goals. But I just look at them and I go, nah, that's not clinical enough. And I worry for Qatar because they've got, who do they have next? So they have Senegal next, and then they have the Dutch. So Ecuador, no disrespect to them, they won deservedly. They deserved the win. Ecuador, you would assume, or you would actually say, are weaker than Senegal and the Netherlands, right? And if Qatar put on this kind of performance against Ecuador, I highly doubt Qatar could play any better against Senegal or even the Dutch. I just think that this first game was who could have a chance in sneaking out. Because if Qatar had won, okay, Qatar 3 points, they just need probably a draw against Senegal and they have a chance. Now that Ecuador have gotten that victory, it's Ecuador. Because when Ecuador plays Senegal, it's gonna be everyone's gonna be watching and seeing who goes through. Qatar had one job and to win the first game. And I just feel that even though it's the World Cup, you can't say, oh, it's over until it's over. But I see it very, very extremely unlikely they're going to get a victory over Senegal and then maybe even a draw against the Dutch. Right? Considering they put on this performance today, and look, like I said, anything can happen. But for me, massive credits and congrats to Ecuador. You know, I know a lot of people put them as favourites. I know a lot of people put them as the team who would win this game and potentially finish second. But we'll really see them. I think they've next the Dutch. Let's see how Ecuador do, because if they can get a result against the Dutch, I think they are one of the real dark horses of the World Cup. I think, look, you can't judge a team based on a game. You know, we can't judge Qatar. You know, a lot of people say Qatar suck and stuff. You gotta remember, this is the World Cup. They're playing against Ecuador, who are stronger than them. If you look at the players, I don't think Qatar have a single player who play outside of the Qatar league. I don't know. I'm just saying. Right? I'm not too sure. And Ecuador, they've got a couple at Brighton, they've got Bayer Leverkusen, they have Fenerbahce. So they have players playing in Europe. Week in, week out, playing in the top leagues, in the Premier League, in the Bundesliga. So you would assume that, okay, Ecuador have more quality. But I wanted to see some fight from Qatar out there. I wanted to see that they want it as the host, with everyone watching them, backing them, the host. I wanted to see more from them, and I just didn't. I watched the full 90. I sat there, and I was going, when Ecuador scored the disallowed goal, I was like, poor from the goalie, but they got away with it. They got away with it. Okay, whether you think it's offside or not, we'll leave that for another discussion for another day. But they got away with it. Then they gave away a really, really stupid penalty there. The goalie, he just came out and he just tripped him with his hand. And, you know, easy. Penalty given, 1-0. Right? That was a stupid penalty, stupid mistake. It was a penalty for sure, but it was stupid from the part of the goalie. Then, the second goal was a brilliant header. I don't think they could have done much about it, except from, you know, probably stopping the cross coming in, but I think it was really tough. And at that point, I was like, I don't see them getting back into this game. And when Ecuador went 2-0 up in the second half, they played so much more defensive. They weren't trying to go out that much more. And it's all they need. All they need is that 2 goals to give them the win. And they move on against Netherlands. That's my review. Qatar, I still do think that they could have a chance. But let me know, right? Let everybody, right? If I'm going to go interview 10 people, and I'm going to say to them, each 10 of those people, do you think Qatar can beat and draw either Senegal or the Netherlands? I'm telling you, 9 of 10 will say no. Maybe that one guy will give them a chance. But I highly doubt so. Look, anything's possible, like I said. Don't say they are done, they're over, it's finished. Because it's only the first game. It's only the first game. Plus, the Dutch and the Senegal are playing. Whatever happens to that game could be crucial. If the Netherlands beat Senegal, it could be crucial for Ecuador. It could be very crucial for Ecuador. But we'll see. We'll see. But that'll be it for this review. I think we've got England, Iran. We have Wales, USA, and we have Dutch, Senegal. Oh, I keep saying Dutch, but Netherlands, Senegal. Those are three very big games, right? Group A, it's so tough. Dutch against the Senegal. I keep saying Dutch. I don't know why. The Netherlands against the Senegal. It's gonna be very interesting. No mind. So yeah. And then we have got England, Iran. Don't sleep on Iran, guys. Do not sleep on Iran. I think they can do this. Taremi and Asmun is gonna lead them. And then you've got USA, Wales. We'll see. Gareth Bale against Pulisic, I guess. But that'll be it for today's review. I'll be back for those other games. And yeah, very interesting. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's review. Hit the like button if you guys did. Subscribe to the channel if you guys on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.